So I when I was like 7 or something, my grandma had taken us to Toys R Us.
Yeah.
She's very connected with God, and unknowingly, one of us had picking up a Ouija board, and she had like almost started crying and started
She thought y'all were cooked,
blessing
huh?
us, yeah. And then what's it called? And then this other time, y'all know where Wings and Things is?
Wings and things?
Is
I-
it good? I've never been there.
It's good.
We have.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's
Wings and
basically
more.
Wingstop.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's basically Wingstop, but like they were having like a Halloween thing,
Okay.
and there was like a little Halloween tunnel, and my dad, trying to be funny, had taken us through it, and like she got all
Oh.
scared and prayed for us in the parking lot.
Oh my god.
Shout out Grandma Linda. It'd be
That
like
was
that.
Evangelizing her
It'd be
own
like that.
grandsons.
Okay, here's a question.
It's funny.
Do y'all think like, okay, because Halloween's coming up, right?
Yeah.
Here's
Oh,
here's an honest talk, right? Because, do y'all think, it's bad to dress up?
No.
Mm,
I'll start.
Go.
I don't think it is because we do it for birthday parties all the time. Kids' birthday parties. We do it for plays if you're in theater. So I think it's what you're doing with it that can be bad. So like if we're dressing up for a kids' party, it's because it's for a kids' party, right?
Okay.
It's a superhero party. But
Yeah.
and then same thing with plays. We're dressing up because we're playing a character.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
What
I
about y'all?
personally believe we shouldn't dress up because I guess it counts as part of celebrating the holiday. So, and that's about it.
Yes, I agree. We shouldn't dress up, but I don't think you'll, I guess, go to hell
for it. Okay.
for it.
well, I think it comes down to it, like if you're dressing up as like the devil or a ghost or like a demon,
Yeah, that's
witch.
but like or a witch,
Yeah.
but like if you're not dressing up as none of that, I don't know. Maybe fairy tale creatures. I don't know if those are bad. I don't know.
Okay, second question. What's something scary that's happened to you?
Something scary
Something
that's
scary.
happening.
So like for me, like
happened.
as
that's happened.
pastors and Christians and
Oh wait.
and leaders, we all get attacked from the enemy, right?
Oh,
It's,
yeah, never
it's a
mind.
given. We're gonna go through that stuff. What is something that you've gone through that was pretty scary? Maybe, yeah, you saw the devil himself. Maybe I don't know.
I do have a story for that. One time, it was like when I used to live in my old house. So maybe like when I was like 9 or 10, I had like opened up the closet and I swear I'd seen like a literal demon head in like a thing. Cause there was like a dirty clothes closet where you would put like dirty clothes, and then there was like cabinets, and I swear I saw like a beheaded like thing that looked like very demonic on it, and I got like low key scared. So I just went to my parents' room, and I slept there for the night.
Oh, what the heck?
That was
For
scary.
me, I've had multiple, but I think the most recent one was when I moved into our house before we got
Oh,
married.
this is wild.
And
By the way, we're married.
yes, we're married. Honestly, it wasn't that late. It was like 11, and I was trying to go to sleep, but I couldn't. I was just like, bro, whatever. So then I remember, because when I was in high school, I used to just read a lot of articles. I don't know why, but I saw an
Nerd.
article that literally said
Geek.
if you like lay still and like kind of close your eyes for like 15 minutes, like in those 15 minutes you'll knock out, right? So I was like, okay, let me try it. So I literally just remember laying down, closing my eyes, and I just started counting. I was just like, let me just count. I knocked out. And then I woke up because I heard something like going up the steps. And I thought it was either my sister or Jeff, right? But then when it got to the carpet, because, right, like wood and carpet sound completely different.
Yeah.
So when it went up the carpet, it sounded more like an animal running.
Wait, were you there? Was
Oh.
you
No, he
went
wasn't there.
I
Like
was,
it
at
was.
I was asleep at my parents' house.
So I was in my
Oh.
master room, right? But
Oh,
the door was
okay, yeah.
open. Jeff was in the game room sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, okay.
And then my sister was in the guest room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I remember just like going up the stairs, and I woke up and I was just like, oh, it's probably Jeff or Andrea. And when I turned over, I just hear, and I was just like, okay,
A
yeah, that
knocking?
is definitely not Andrea or Jeff.
Drew, can you bring
Imagine-
us our drinks, please?
Imagine it was them
We have a
just
sp-
running.
we have a special delivery, Drew. Thanks, Drew.
Hi,
You're
Drew,
such
thank
a
you.
sweetheart.
Esmaito,
He's our assistant.
Yes.
Ismael,
Shout out, Drew.
Mayo.
Can I have
I
a
need
straw,
a straw.
please?
Yeah, can I have a straw? This isn't what is it? What's the other one we go to?
Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros. They you could sip from the lid.
Okay, so it just started kind
You
of
can do
like
that.
running like really fast, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what the heck is that? And then I just heard it go run back to the stairs, and it stayed quiet for a little bit, and I was like, oh my god, I shouldn't turn around, I shouldn't turn around.
It's probably like a rat.
And then it ran back. That's what I thought,
It's
right?
probably
It ran
rat.
back to my side of the bed. So mind you, I'm like this. The door's right there.
So,
So
it was
it
like
can-
upstairs. It wasn't
Upstairs.
downstairs?
Yeah, it can get in or out, right?
no.
So I'm thinking, oh my god, there's an animal in my house. Like, this is disgusting. And then I started thinking, what if, because Pastora would always tell me, because they have a dog, she'll be like, do you want me to drop off Diamond? Because you're by yourself. She can be like a guard dog. So I don't know why the first thought in my head was like, oh my gosh, Pastora dropped off the dog and she didn't tell me. And this dog is in my house now. And that dog's kind of scary because like she's very protective. So then I remember I just felt it like I felt like it was just staring at me. And I was like, I definitely cannot turn around. It ran back to the stairs, right? It came back to me, and I just felt it like start like sniffing, like trying to sniff me.
Oh.
And then
no.
I felt the bed just kind of like sink in, like if it was like getting on the bed.
Wait. So you were in your room already, right?
Yeah, I was in my
And the
room.
door was closed, or was it open?
No, it was open.
Oh.
I had left it open.
Did Jeff hear?
That I'm about to get to that. Like I just felt the bed kind of like sink in, and like if it was getting on top of me, and I literally started freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, this dog is gonna tear me apart. Like I'm about to get bit. Like I need to scream as loud as I can. And then I remember it like started like I just felt like sniffing, like air, kind of like in my hair, like it was trying to sniff me. And then it started growling. It was like growling, and I was just like, yep, I'm definitely gonna die. This is a dog. Like no other thought in my head ever. But then I heard downstairs someone go, psst, come here, like yelling at this thing that it was
What?
From
here.
downstairs?
from downstairs.
And
Yes.
it was whispering?
How'd
or
you
was
hear
it
that?
yelling?
From downstairs?
Yeah, I can hear from downstairs. Yes.
Even
Like if they're standing by the stairs, you can hear someone talking up from down there. So I just heard, come here now, come here.
No.
And the thing just got off, and like you can hear the footsteps of it running to the edge of the stairs. And literally, I'm not lying, it literally said, Lucifer, come down here now. They're gonna hear you. Lucifer, come here.
That is scary.
And then I'm telling you, I know it had nails because when it's going down the stairs, because my stairs are wood, you hear the nails.
Yeah.
Lucifer, come downstairs.
Lucifer come down, and then I just heard them fade away, and I literally, my heart stopped. I was like, this whole time I'm thinking it's a dog, and I just hear someone say, Lucifer, come down here. Like, what the heck? So I literally was like, oh my gosh. When I heard that they were gone, I flipped over and I got up, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to go down there. Like, what if there's someone in my house? And that's when Jeff walks out of the game room, and I'm just like, oh crap, like is that someone else? And then I just see Jeff kind of like look like in my room, because the game room and my room are right next to each other,
Yeah.
and he just looks. He's like, why are you awake? And I was just like, oh, I didn't want to scare him. I was like, oh no, I just woke up right now. He's like, oh okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom. So he goes to the restroom, comes back
Downstairs restroom?
upstairs.
Oh, okay.
And he comes back, and I'm like, "Hey, Jeff, this is messed up of me, but I
Really
needed
wrong of you,
someone.
like,
I needed
that's-
someone to go downstairs." I'm like, "Hey,
Wait.
I was like, I'm thirsty. Can you go get me a water bottle?"
No.
And he's like half asleep. He's like, "Okay." And he went downstairs, came back like nothing, and I was like, "Nothing weird?" He's like, "No, what are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, nothing."
Wait, that's funny because you're kind of like telling him if wait, like they kill you first.
Yeah, you go
Oh,
down before they
what?
come to me.
When she told me the next day, I looked downstairs. It rained the night before, so I checked outside. I checked all the windows to see if there was like any mud prints or anything. I didn't see anything.
Nothing.
Detective
And my
Joe.
brother had left his like Louis Vuitton backpack, and it was still like in the Louis Vuitton, like he just got it. And so in my mind, I was like, okay, wait, if there was somebody in here, that backpack would have been gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, because it was right by the front door. Because he dropped it off, and we literally just put it by the front door. because we were like, okay, we'll leave it here for him whenever he comes back and pick it up, or when we take it to him.
Yeah.
And it was still there. Everything was windows were shut. Everything was good. So I have no idea.
So it was like
What?
a-
So
it was
wait,
like a
Have I
spiritual
been to
attack.
your
If
guest
the
room?
dog, if the dog was
No, you haven't.
Lucifer,
Oh.
like the devil, basically, who do you think the person that said "Psst, come here" was?
I don't
Probably one of
know.
his
Minions.
his minion.
Or maybe it's like a demon or something. I don't know.
I know it was real because it said they're gonna hear you, not
Where?
she's gonna hear you. So it knew that it was me, my sister, and my brother in the house.
Yeah.
It didn't just think it was just me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It said they're gonna hear you. Come here. Come here. So like that, I was just like, wait, what? So
Crazy.
that was my scary. I guess.
I feel like Alice has some good stories.
Nothing worse than that. My goodness. No. Well, the gift that God has given me, it's brought a lot of stories. But
Explain your gift.
Yeah,
What's
what's your
the
gift?
gift?
I've never heard of
well, I guess He lets me see the spiritual realm in a
Mhm.
way.
Yeah.
Angels, demons, whatever He wants.
that.
And I guess if it's not really scary, but I remember that night my parents were in a fight in the room, and I was just just in the room, and I went outside to brush my teeth, and like the door was open, and I turned around, and there was I guess it was like a shadow, but like you could still see the face. He had like a gray face. Oops. And it just it turned around and looked at me, and it was just staring at me, and I was just like, what in the world? And I was like, no. And I just I hurried up and went back into the room.
Was that the first time you saw it?
No, the
that's-
first time was actually in a dream.
Wait, it visits you?
No.
Oh,
no,
that's weird.
It's you. It's
no,
great.
yeah, the first one was in a dream. I remember the dream. I was like at work or something. I don't know why. And my grandparents were there. And the thing is, at work, that place where I was working, I guess, it had a door, and I opened it, and there was a bunch of demons behind the door. And I remember everyone, all the demons, they all backed out except one of them. The one I remember, it was just staring at me, and he had this round face with big round eyes, and with I guess scratches all over its arm, and I don't
Wow.
know, dude, it was creepy, and I don't know.
Did it have horns? Like 2 horns?
No, I don't remember.
Have you ever seen one with horns?
I've
I
seen.
don't-
I've seen one.
Mine's
with
was with horns.
I remember.
Yours? What does that mean?
Like the one that I saw was with horns.
My demons have horns.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Actually, I remember one time I was in the restroom. I don't know. I was sitting
Hey,
in the
can you
restroom.
talk in the mic, please?
Oh, I was sitting in the restroom, and I was like,
Oh.
I don't know why. And I closed my eyes for a second, and I guess I don't know if it was tiny or not, but it came straight into my face, and I opened my eyes real quickly, and I started crying of how scared I was.
Oh my
And
gosh.
That's about it.
That's crazy.
But dude, your story, I will.
That's the first time it's been physical where I felt it. The other
Did you
times-
feel its hot breath or something?
Yes,
That's
I
Oh.
felt it felt like a dog was sniffing you. That's what it felt like right here on my neck.
Nah.
Mhm.
I have a question for you. So, I remember maybe 3 years ago, you were kind of sharing with us your dreams, and you were very scared of it at the time, being able to see demons, and you didn't like this gift that God gave you. Now that you've grown, or that you're growing, and I feel like you've gotten more connected to God. Are you scared? Are you still scared, or what's the?
Well, recently I haven't had any experiences other than camp. Well, camp was absolutely
Oh,
Ab-
camp.
life-changing experience, I guess. But recently I haven't. But I have been asking God to speak through me through dreams, and to give me boldness and bravery to overcome and rebuke them, I guess.
Yeah.
That's good.
And wait, what was the question again?
Okay, so at camp you said that was crazy. So what did you see at camp, or what did you?
Okay, at
experience?
camp. Okay, so I remember that day. Okay, so
Wait, let me give context. We threw our first youth camp here at church. It
Journey
was,
500.
3 days, Journey 500, Journey Camp. It was absolutely incredible. Spirit moved.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
3
was
nights.
really
there
good.
too.
And so one of the nights, Alice, do you remember what night it was?
Oh, I don't know. It was either this. No, I think it was the third night.
Okay.
I think so.
It was
Or
the
the
second.
second.
It was
The
the second
second
night.
night.
Second, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing is, we were all thrown on the floor. There were some people standing, but like in circles, and we all had our different circles. And I remember seeing like shadows, but not like bad shadows. So there were like good shadows, just walking around people and just like putting their hands on them. I don't know, dude. I started crying so bad, and I looked up to the sky, and there was I guess it wasn't because you know how we put the what do you call
Fog?
that? Yeah, the fog.
Fog machine. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But like it didn't seem like it. It seemed like a real cloud on top of everyone else.
Wow,
I don't know, dude. It was I don't know. It was wonderful.
that's awesome.
That's
I
crazy.
feel like
I
that's
just
what God
remember.
opened my eyes.
I remember Joey like praying, right? Because we were like trying to close, but we didn't want to because it was so good.
The Spirit would not let us. Like we had games planned that night. Like we were
Like
gonna do the boat
dodgeball.
race.
Yeah,
we were gonna
like
do these other
crazy
things.
games.
But God was just moving. Like
Yeah.
we didn't end till like 11. Or
Yeah,
something.
and I just remember Joey looking at Alice because I was like right next to Joey kind of, and he just looks at Alice. He says, "Alice, I know you see it. I know you see it."
And I was with my eyes closed, dude.
Yeah,
I
and
was
she
just crying my
Yeah.
eyes out, and I looked up, and I was like, my goodness. And that I don't know, dude. It was crazy.
That's so cool.
And then I feel like honestly, the presence of God was so. How do you put him? It was so like sincere, and it was so strong
Mhm.
that I got to my house and I still cried. Like I don't know, dude. I couldn't stop crying for whatever I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ana Maria
Yeah.
got into the car with her mom, and she just started like she was like it continued
She
with her.
felt like it was still with her.
Yes.
Yeah, on the way
was.
way home, I think it was my brother who had picked us up, Andrew, or maybe it was my mom.
Mm-hmm.
We were like telling her. I swear, I heard something in the back.
It was a door.
We were like telling her what happened, and like I was just like in pure amazement, cause like I get visions, and sometimes like when we're in like genuine moments like that, when everyone's just crying on their knees
Mhm.
and like just doing that, like I remember like telling my mom like I had gotten so many visions that night, like spiritually, like my eyes were like on fire.
Wow.
Like it was crazy. And then what added to that, like my middle name is Elijah,
Mm-hmm.
which like gave me even more amazement. I was like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I have a question for y'all. How do you feel like people we go through this like encounter with Jesus, right? Like incredible, like even for people that are watching, like you, whether it's in your youth group or you're at church or whatever, or a camp or a youth convention, a retreat, you go into this relationship with Jesus, and you're in all of him, and you love him, and you just been in his presence. What do y'all think the reason is after camp the high is so high, but when camp is over it starts to go back to the
Yeah.
way things are?
Yeah.
Why do y'all think that is?
I
I'm
feel like
gonna have
oh.
Alice go first.
I feel like some people, they like the emotion, like they like crying and just like feeling at peace temporarily, but they don't like how do I put it? Giving up bad habits. They don't like getting out
like
of the
putting in the
comfort
work.
zone.
They
Yes,
don't put in the
like
work.
Putting in the work, like, and that's why many of them like they like.
Went back.
Yeah, they went
Yep.
back in a way. I changed because God opened my eyes.
Literally.
Thankful to him, literally, basically. And like, I realized it was like, I guess, honestly, I believe that there's a revival happening in young people,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically just time to spread the word and everything.
Yeah.
'Cause
I like that. So something you said, like, you said that people like the emotion of it. I think something that happened on our youth camp, which happens a lot in a lot of other like gatherings, where people are they're following the crowd. Oh, because this person's speaking in tongues, I'm gonna speak in tongues, or because this was. I felt like our camp, and I think this is what people need to do. I felt like our camp, there was no room to put on a show. I feel like everyone genuinely had an encounter with Jesus. Now, what you said,
Ooh.
maybe they just went back to
You
it.
got goosebumps.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I honestly, for me, when I was younger, when I would go to camp or conferences or whatever, I never encountered God. It was always going through the motions because everybody else was doing it. So like if I would see my sister crying, right, or close friends, and they were like bawling, and they were like, "Oh, God's speaking to me," and all this stuff. So then I thought, okay, then start crying. So I would start crying, and then I don't even know for what, and then I thought that was what it was, having an encounter with God. Yeah. But that's because I felt the music, and then everybody was doing it, everybody was falling, all this stuff. So I never was genuine for me. And then I think when I finally was just like, I got to the point where I asked, God, I was like, are you like real? Like, I've never felt you before. I don't feel like I know who you are. Like, I'm confused. I never feel you, this, that, that. And I think whenever you come to him, like, very genuinely and, like, with an open heart and, like, wanting to receive him and receive from him, you, he answers that. And so I feel like it's because people don't want to put in the work into wanting to have a relationship with God. So they're in this high of, like, camp was amazing, this was so much fun, and oh my gosh, and I can't wait for it to come again. But it shouldn't be like that. It should be right after camp, we should even be wanting to seek more of him and wanting to have a relationship with him.
I think at convention, I think music does play a part in your feelings and emotions.
Yeah,
right?
it's a big player.
But I do think if you are genuinely wanting to have an encounter with Jesus, like, he'll meet you where you are. Like, it doesn't matter how you feel, right?
No, actually, for convention, first convention, I remember I served, right, for cameras and stuff.
Oh
And
my!
I remember
I
that
heard
convention,
about that
like,
story.
I know I was in cameras, and the presence of God was just, I remember, what was her name? Mary Ray or something like that? I don't remember. But Maddie Ray.
I drip like holy water. Huh.
And I remember I was sitting and I was with the camera, and I just started shaking. I was like, dude, I can't do this, right? Like, I was trying so hard not to, like, cry and just drop down. And I was so thankful that Daniel had said at that time, hey, everyone get off, let's go to the altar. And so I got off, and as soon as I got there, it was like 2 seconds, and I straight up got on my knees. And I was just crying, dude. It was crazy.
I had felt like 5 times during that. What Up RG, right?
Yeah.
I had felt like 5 times during the worship for that convention. It was crazy.
How was your experience at camp?
It was good. I liked it. I needed that, low key. Cause like I had felt like my relationship with God like running thin, and I was like, I'm like I started like losing my, like, not my faith, but like my way to like go. And then when I heard about the camp, I was like, okay, I'll go to that. And then when I got in there for the first night, I was like, wow, this is like awesome. And it was awesome. And then the second night, that was even better. And then the third morning, that was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I liked it.
That's good.
You know what? I noticed that, like, with Zach, because before he would always quote scripture, and he was like, well, the Bible says this. And then I know the boys would always tell me, oh, Zach's always posting, like, Bible stuff and, like, on his Instagram and stuff. And so I always was like, oh, I love that Zach, like, reads his Bible. But then, it came to a point where I could tell that you were kind of, like, falling off because your music changed. And then I remember I asked you, like, are you still... And it's not that I'm trying to call you out, but it's like,
it's fine.
You notice when someone's, like, struggling, and then when someone's so full of just...
It's not Jesus.
Yeah, they're just so full of God, and they're so, like, wanting to seek more of him. Because,
what are you talking about?
I thought she was like talking about, like, falling off. So, like, I think you can tell when someone's not full of Jesus and then you said full of God. I was like, what?
No. And then I would ask him too, like, hey, I asked him, are you still reading your Bible? He's like, nah, I don't read it anymore. And I was just kind of like, okay, like, this is like, he's struggling basically. Like, he's in this phase where he's going through that.
My music, It was my
Yeah.
music. I could tell it was my music, but like I had held on to it so much that like I
What
didn't
did you
want to
listen
change. My main artist was ASAP Rocky,
A$AP Rocky.
Tyler the Creator, and Frank Ocean, Steve Lacy. That was like the 4 big things I would play every
You
day.
play every day.
And like it was like one of ASAP Rocky's song was like so bad and like so demonic. Like, and I knew it was demonic, but I still played it anyways.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like it was like really bad.
That's crazy.
Yep.
But now you feel like you're getting closer to God.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I haven't went back to my music since camp ended.
That's awesome.
I don't know how
That's
long that's
great.
been.
Yeah, well, we want to encourage you, right? Get closer to God, get closer to Jesus. We're going to put a Christian playlist of music, worship that you
Yeah,
can jam out to.
Like our favorite songs.
Change your music genre and just start getting closer to God. This is something new we're doing. This is the Youth Only podcast. Or what did you call it? We're still trying to figure it out.
Late night talks with youth.
Late
Okay,
Night
how
Talks.
about y'all vote? Should it be okay? I said Yop,
Yeah.
right?
Yop.
Youth only podcast. So welcome to Yop.
Yop.
This is Yop. Or should we call it Late Night Talks with Youth?
Yap Tings.
Late night talks with
It's more aesthetic.
Actually, late
It's
night
more
talks with you
aesthetic.
doesn't sound bad.
That's
it's
fire.
more like
That's more aesthetic.
And we
Okay.
can release them at midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Because that's
cool.
when people
At
are like
midnight.
awake and stuff.
Nah, I'm
yeah,
not.
so they should.
Yeah,
They,
I'm
they should vote. They
asleep.
should interact with us.
But yeah,
You're
so
actually
you're gonna see a lot of Emily and you're gonna see a lot of Alice.
Yes.
You'll see me sometimes. Maybe you'll see Zach. But yeah, this
I
is
don't
the
know,
Youth Only
one off.
podcast. Follow us at Youth Only on Instagram, and we got youth games coming up. I don't know if I should promote that, but we're doing that. So yeah, first episode.
It's amazing.
By the way, we're not gonna title the episodes, so you're not gonna know what we talk about. So we're just gonna title them episode 1, episode 2,
2,
episode 3.
3, yeah.
so
Be super
go
random.
watch to see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Peace.
Thank you for watching.
night.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.